Hello everyone and welcome to my channel, and today I'll be reading Multi-Character Accessory by me. So let's get into it. Tengen. Tengen would certainly be up for this. And it would happen without warning too. You don't really expect it coming from him, but really you should avoid your own expectations. Because this was Tengen we're talking about. And certainly he was bound to do something that would leave you a little bit bewildered and confused, and many other things as well. The two of you were sitting together, cuddled up close, and all of a sudden he was teasing you, telling you how adorable you are, how much he loved you, and you played into it at first, melting into his touch. But then he looked at your skirt, and you noticed a glint in his eyes, the way that he must have been having some thoughts in his head, and you could tell exactly what they were. Tengen, it's too early for the day in this. But before you knew it, he'd taken hold of you, made you lay over his legs, and then spanked you. Once, twice, telling you you're a very bad girl. I don't know what you think about this, but whatever your reaction may be, it will definitely decide whether or not you will continue this, or whether it will be just something that the two of you think of often, and you tease him about, while he would tease you right back. But whatever your action is, it will certainly be you being a blushing mess, amongst with whatever approval or refusal you may have. But either way, Tengen found it kind of amusing. But also, he certainly loved how soft your behind was. But it's not like he's going to talk about that. Unless, of course, you ask him to. Then he certainly has many, many colorful words to join you with. But, hey, surely you don't want to hear all of that early in the morning. So at least ask him later, when you're ready to hear what comes out of his mouth. Because I assure you, it's quite a lot. Muichiro. Now Muichiro is very, very innocent, so you don't really expect this coming from him. But the thing is, he's very well read, and if he has read things that may be a little bit more, well, not safe to read around most people, and he would certainly have a book cover for them, a fake one, so no one would know what he is reading. Well, those things they certainly gave him more ideas to work with, and he was quite relieved with that. Because the next thing he knew, he was offering some new exciting things that the two of you could try. But you never in your life thought he would have offered to spank you. And then, you, being the idiot that you were, decided it wouldn't be so bad to try, blushing brightly as you bent over the kitchen counter. And shyly, very shyly and very gently, he had done so. Yes, he had slapped you behind and waited for a reaction. But, if anything, his slaps were too soft. So even though he knew the idea in theory, he needs a lot of work on it. Surely you could help him, even give him a little bit of a demonstration, if you will. But that's your own thing to worry about. He does apologize, though, for getting you all excited, and for not knowing how to do anything in the end. And he sincerely promises you that he will find a way to overcome this obstacle. You find it quite funny how serious he is about this, but it's not like you could judge. You totally admire him, and his iron well. And you may even take part in teaching him a little bit, something of a bit of a hands-on experience. After all, you do love him, and you love seeing him become confident in his own skills. so you don't mind being a bit of a teacher and giving him some much needed practice. And though he would be quite a shy mess at first, he'd be very happy with it. It's quite weird to witness, but very endearing to see. Rengoku. Now, Rengoku was an absolute sweetheart, and a very, very bold, and very caring lover. That meant the two of you were not going to have a lot of differences, but say things were, well, they were what they were between the two of you. There wasn't a lot to be done, but perhaps there were some things that could be added in every once in a while to make things a little bit more exciting. And Rengoku knew that very well, and that's why he took it upon himself to try things that he may not usually do so. But to see a smile on your face, or a blush, or anything that may be out of the usual, he would do a lot. And that's why, one fine evening, after the two of you are done with dinner, and are just sitting by each other, he tells you he wants to try out something new with you, and he asks you to wear a skirt, and maybe leggings or something, whatever you may be comfortable with. You're a little bit weirded out at his request, but you oblige either way. And that's how it ends with him bending you over the couch, lifting up the back of your skirt, and spanking you, making you blush and whimper. And he didn't really expect it to be this effective or interesting. But maybe this little attempt at trying to spice things up had truly worked out in the end. If anything, he just wanted to try things out, and maybe get some memorable experience out of it. But perhaps the two of you will be doing it more than you'll be memorizing it. Of course, if you like it as well. And if there's anything that you may add, he would actually very much love if you call him daddy while you're at it. Is he going to say that to you? Absolutely not. But being with him and dating him for so long, you may as well just figure it out on your own. And whether or not you try to oblige his demands, his unsaid ones, that's your own thing to deal with. But if anything, he'd be beyond happy with it.